Good day. My name is Ron.
And my name is LaShawn.
Welcome back to Marriage Moments. Well, we got a good question that came in for this week.
Okay, this week, someone wants to know, are emotional affairs actually legit? I have a friend who is married and he is consistently talking to another person. His wife believes that he is having an emotional affair with this female. I think it's ridiculous. She's just a friend.
Ooh, just my imagination once again.
Running away with
Me.
nothing.
Well,
What do you think, honey? Are emotional affairs real?
man, Frank, babe, I know it's real.
How would you know that
It's
emotional affair?
got to be real. Let me tell you why it's real. Because I experienced it once before. And of course,
I just kidding.
so you gave me that look like you were surprised that it happened.
I know.
You
I
know.
was surprised, though. I was really surprised
Well,
that
yeah,
it happened.
yeah, but you got to look at the state of why it happened. You know, it just didn't happen because of a fluke or because some things weren't being met and imaginary too also.
So you saying it was my fault that you had an emotional
No,
affair?
no. I ain't
So
saying
what you
that at all.
saying?
No, I ain't blaming you. But it was partially your fault.
What? I had nothing to do with your imagination.
It wasn't just my imagination.
Okay, so tell me, what was that like for you? What do you think caused it besides me? Because I know
Okay.
I'm perfect. So.
Yeah, we know you perfect. But what I felt that way it caused is because some things weren't being met, and then I was imagining things that wasn't happening. For an example, like if I wanted to do something or wanted to engage or do something with you and you weren't doing it, but I was getting the attention of someone else. Well, I thought I was getting the attention of someone else.
Okay, so what I hear you saying is that you had some needs. You needed attention and you needed something that I was not giving you. So you were getting it met somewhere else?
Yeah, but it wasn't like the person really knew,
Okay.
So in my head, I was having like this imaginary world. I was imagining, wow, this person may be digging me, or this person may be like, paying more attention to me, or, if they come past me, or they may have touched me or something like that. In my head, my emotions are like, ooh, this is something new.
Uh-huh.
And, even though a lot of people won't admit it, but that does happen like that, because sometimes, you can think that you could be walking down the street. You could be looking at that person for a long time. That's why you got to keep your mind under control. Whereas I didn't have it under control. So that person come by, they start talking. And in my head, I'm just having this whole entire built up world. Like, wow.
So tell me this, did it happen immediately or is this something that built up over time?
Honestly, it built up probably over time. It wasn't like something that happened one day.
Okay.
It was like a consistent thing that was going on that wasn't being met for me. So in my mind, I felt like the need was being met somewhere else.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that your love tank was empty.
Oh, it was way empty.
And it was not an intentional seeking out or reaching out for somebody else, but as you met someone who could or who was feeling that on some level, and you kept positioning yourself to get that need met. Is that what you were saying?
Not really.
Okay.
The person didn't know.
Okay.
But in my mind, it was my imagination that really made it up, that I was having this affair. So it was a built up fantasy world.
So to you, was it really an affair? Or was it, when did you realize that it wasn't right?
Well, when I found myself spending more time
Okay.
with that emotion, like I found myself detaching from you. And I felt more at ease and at peace with that emotional affair than I did with you, because to me, in my mind, I felt I was being satisfied.
Okay. So it wasn't like you went seeking for that attention. It just started happening and you kept, once again, like I said, repositioning yourself. You didn't think it was an affair though.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't think it was affair.
But I thought it was.
Yeah.
And he said the key word. When I noticed that he started detaching from me, He wasn't asking for the same things anymore. And actually, to me, his asking sounded more like complaints to me. And I would shut him down. Like, how come you won't never do this? Or why won't you ever sit down and watch TV with me? Why don't you ever tell me I look good? Why won't you compliment me? You never do. And then over time, because this is the part B to that, from my side of it, it was like, well, you do look good. Why do I have to tell you every day? And I really didn't understand that he needed some things from me that I was supposed to be giving him.
Right. And see, even being a man, I need that from my wife. I need to hear that I look good. I need to hear you look nice. I need to hear that I'm appreciated. I need to hear that you're doing a good job. You know, I'm not trying to sound like a wimp or anything like that, but that's just some things that I need.
But the key word you're saying is that you need that.
Yes.
It is not just a desire or a whim. You need it.
No,
Okay.
it's not a want, you know. So I could see how people could have emotional affairs, but let's do the part C to that. You got people who take that to the extreme.
Well, of course, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I just kind of want to express my side of this situation, because this is a real life scenario. I mean, it's not made up. But I know when I noticed that you start drifting, and your conversations turn more toward this person than it would us, I start feeling some kind of way. So I started asking you questions.
Right. And I didn't feel like you should have asked me those questions.
Yeah, because you were getting offended.
Right.
By him. And I think I remember one day you told me you felt like I had all the friends and had all of this kind of stuff, and I was trying to take something from you. And this female had no idea that he felt this way about her. I mean, he never expressed that, because what I heard was, oh, my friend such and such said this. My friend such and such is having this problem. My friend such and such needs me to do. And that's when we realized that we had a problem. So emotional affairs are definitely real. They can happen to anybody.
Anybody.
Because my husband is an amazing man. He's a man of God. He was then and he is now. But one of the things we had to do, we had to make some adjustments. I had to make some adjustments. He had to make some adjustments. But I think we're going to talk about that next week. So the answer to your question, emotional affairs are very, very real. They can be very dangerous. They can be time consuming. They can be very damaging.
And draining.
Right, and draining. They can be very damaging to your relationship, whether you're in a committed relationship or a marriage covenant relationship. So we want you to be careful. Watch your friends. Be aware of your own needs. And learn how to communicate effectively what those needs are. Because I had no idea. What he was expressing for a need came across to me as complaining. And that just shut me down. It irritated me.
Right. And I was trying to express myself, but you got to remember, too, you didn't make that area safe for me either. Ooh. So that was huge.
Yeah.
You know, now if the environment would have been safe, I would have felt at ease where I could talk to you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had that problem. Right. And like I said, I'm not blaming you.
Right.
But,
I appreciate that.
You know, and I take responsibility, right. You know, at that time when it happened, but it was just something where I didn't know how to control my emotions. I didn't know how to really even talk about it, because I didn't think emotional affairs even existed.
Right. And I take responsibility for it too, because I had no idea what he was trying to communicate to me. So I neglected to even address it in a timely manner. But that's all for today.
Yep. And we're going to share next week on what was her emotional affair. And we got a few little things. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that channel, because we looking to get a lot of subscribes.
Yes, absolutely. We're coming up with a singles boot camp coming up real soon, within the next month or so. And we need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would just go to SOS Help My Relationship, that would be such a blessing. And click on subscribe, and you would automatically get our feeds to our videos. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers within 2 months' time, and you can help us do that. If you think you like our Facebook videos, you'll like the channel a whole lot better.
Yes. So please do that. And don't forget to tell your friends, family, friends, frenemies, all them people, and just to subscribe in. And even on Facebook, look us up at songsofsolomonri.com.
Or on Facebook at Songs of Solomon Relationship Institute.
Y'all have an awesome and wonderful week, and part 2 next week. God bless.